finish off 2019 with what seems to be, at this point, your guys' biggest obstacle is the track White Claw song. But I mean, after hearing the story, I'm pretty glad you put in all extra work because you guys fucking snap, dude. Like, this one, I hear a lot of different elements of house music here. We've got Fisher energy. You know what I mean? Like, it's quicker, but it's groovy, still danceable, but not jumpable. Like, you've got this like very fine line, and I think that's why it did so well, is because it's a versatile track. I mean, this one blew up, guys. How did that feel? I mean, you told a little bit about the pre-production process. What about when you released it and you just saw it just catch steam? What was that like for you? We'll start with Mike.
I think we released it on like the day before Christmas or something like that.
Yeah. And this is when like White Claw was like fucking still blowing up, dude.
Yeah. And we were like talking about, like, you know, like usually the industry shuts down around this time. We're like, you know what, screw it. Everybody's gonna be home drinking White Claws. And it was kind of like, yo, let's put it out and see what happens.
Yeah.
And it just took, man. And it was like every day or every week, it was like something new was popping up, or, you know, and eventually it got to the point where it still has feet. It still has legs now. Like, it's still rocking. I think it just broke like it's like close to 2 million plays on TikTok. It's rocking on Spotify. I think it's about to break 100,000 on SoundCloud. And it's funny because a lot of people hadn't heard of us before that song came out.
It was the first track I heard from you guys.
That's exactly, dude. It's crazy.
Yep.
Because, you know, we had all this content out before, and like that really goes to show that, you know, you have to have that back catalog. You know, if we came out with White Claw song, it's like, oh, I love this. It's like, but yeah, it's just like the White Claw song, guys. They released one track, and you know, you're kind of, you know, what do you do after that?
Yeah, lost steam.
Yeah. So it was, yeah, man. It came out and it just did really well, and it was funny because we would get random like DMs from people, and they would just be like, oh my God, it's the White Claw song, guys. And like slowly I was like, dude, are we just becoming the White Claw song, guys? Like, is that what's going to happen?
Yeah.
But, you know, that's, I mean, obviously we released more music after that. But
I mean, better be known for something than nothing, man. And I mean,
yeah, bro, absolutely.
You never know what's going to work, and you took a chance. What about you, Joe? What was your perspective on that, man? Because Mike obviously took it to the fucking operating room 20 times, it sounded like, and he was just, I can't do this anymore. So you were glad when it came out, obviously, right?
No, absolutely. And when that did actually come to fruition, we were definitely hyped about it. TikTok took a good ride on that track. People were wakeboarding, tossing White Claws and chugging them while they were on the wakeboards.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it actually performed really well on TikTok. But it was just cool just to see, like we talked about, you know, people coming to see that track first and then being able to go back and like we saw it sprinkling down, you know, down to our older stuff. People like, oh, well, who are these guys?
Yep.
So I'm definitely happy that track came out and was successful as it was.
How did you guys distribute that on TikTok, or did it kind of just catch steam on its own? Because TikTok has obviously proven that it can individually blow up an artist's career.
Yeah,
pretty insane.
I think it was released on Azurion Select through their label, and we had, I guess, you know, they had put it on TikTok, and we didn't do anything, man. It really wasn't like,
that's awesome.
We didn't have like a plan for it. Like, it was just like, put it out and see what happens.
And I think people were just searching like straight up like White Claw, seeing if anything would pop up, and it just happened to be there, and it definitely helped people discover it.
Yeah, and we kind of like, we have this running joke that we say to each other, that we make topical house, to where like we like to take current events, you know, and turn it into house music, you know, and I think that's our hip hop side too, to where we're like,
for sure.
You know, we like to kind of put a little bit of a story, or like kind of just like something that you can really relate to in a track. And White Claw song, like that was there at the finest. You know, we were just like, you know what, everybody's drinking White Claw. We didn't want to make it corny where we're making this whole song about White Claws. And it was just like the pre-drop vocal, like we'll go out, you know, I'll go out to hang out with friends, or I'll go to a local bar or club, and people will be like, "Pass me the fucking White Claw."
Wow.
It's great, but it definitely it popped because of that, because it's just like the branding was there, and we strategically did that.
Right.
We're like, yo, let's call this White Claw song.
Yeah.
Because when people are searching for, they're like, if they love White Claw, they're like, they're not going to just put in White Claw music or whatever. It's like, yo, put in White Claw song, and then people will search that and say, yo, is there a White Claw song, or what's that White Claw song, or whatever. And I think that probably had something to do with it too. But yeah, it was just one of those moments where it just kind of all came together and did its thing.
It's incredible, guys. I mean, good job. I don't know how else to say it. Like everything you did with that, it's not like, yeah, you did a great job with the branding, but the track itself is so sick. You know what I mean? Like you could have fucked up the drop and people have been like, all right, well, maybe this actually isn't that great. Maybe just use the vocal. But it's a whole package. It's a whole package. And I think it's proven the power that different types of social media can have. It's like how there are certain niche audiences for each platform, right? Like Instagram has dedicated users, Twitter has dedicated users, TikTok has dedicated users, Spotify, Apple Music, everything has certain audiences. But you guys kind of defied all boundaries and bounds with that song because you said fuck it to all the rules.
Yep. Hell yeah, man.
You got to break a few eggs, baby. You know what I mean?
That's what we're trying to do, bro. Just out here breaking eggs.
Egg breakers, man, for sure, dude. Like if I got eggs from the fucking Rich Dietz market, man, they're all cracked, and I'm like,
they're all cracked, bro. But they still taste good, baby.
Love it, guys.